ever thought life is spinning too fast?
What do you do when life is spinning too fast?
You pray.
Who do you pray to?
Jesus. Jesus is our hope.
Jesus is our hope? You're right. Wow.
Some super summer this was. Nothing. Not one thing has gone right. I have an empty Sunday school room, which I wanted to fill with kids. People can't go to church because they have to wear masks, and even the bridge is out. I mean, of all things, superhero summer Sunday, and the bridge is out? I can't believe it. Every single thing has gone wrong. I don't know how it's ever going to work. I guess I'll just sit here by myself and just wish that there was Sunday school. I guess I don't even need my mask on to be here by myself. I can just sit here and wish there was Sunday school. Who's that? Some superheroes?
Batman.
Somebody made it! Somebody came!
We came
Come on in!
We came
Sit
in.
down!
We came in the Batmobile.
Oh boy! Come on in and sit down! Wow! You showed up! How'd you get here?
Oh, Batgirl came in the Batcopter. I came in the Batmobile. She came in the Bat. No, I got in the Batmobile.
I'm so glad to see you! Wow, I didn't think any superheroes would show up! And you got here!
Who's that?
Wow! That's Jonah in the Great Fish. But today our story is going to be about Job. Have you ever heard about Job?
No.
Huh, I'll tell you about Job in a minute.
Yes, it's a.
Wow, you know what? I was just sitting here wishing that people would come and you showed up.
I wish I could fly.
You
That'd
wish-
be so cool. That'd be so cool if I could fly.
You wish you could fly?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
But I wish not, because I can only glide. I have no powers. That's
Oh, Batman can only glide?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish I could fly too. That would be very, very cool.
You wish you could fly too? What did you bring?
I wish I could fix stuff.
You wish you could fix stuff? Wow. What did you bring? Batgirl? Can she fly?
No.
No?
She can only glide. Look.
Your bird can fly?
Yeah. I brought me. Look.
Wow. Cool.
I brought him.
What'd you bring?
Pterosaur. He can fly too.
He can fly too?
Yeah, he can't glide.
He can't fly, he flies? How high does he fly, do you know?
Really high.
Huh. Do you think wishing is the same as hoping? Or the same as hope?
Wish is the
A wish is different than hope?
No, they're the same.
They're the same?
It's the same thing, but a different word.
Oh, I think they might be a little bit different, but I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. You know what I wish?
Stop playing. No.
You know what I wish? I wish I didn't have to wear this mask.
Yeah, me too. I.
I wonder if any other superheroes will show up.
Yeah, me.
Should we start our class?
I know.
When you need help, you know where to go. Call on the one who loves you. So, Super Jewel, I heard you guys need help learning the difference between wishing and hoping. Is that true?
Yep.
I wonder where we can find that out. I suggest looking in the book of Job.
Job.
Hi kids. Today we're going to talk about a man named Job. Job was considered a great man with godly character. The book of Job is the oldest book in the Bible. Job probably lived during Abraham's time. Job had a deep faith in the Lord. His character showed in his behavior. In Job chapter 1, verses 1 through 3, it says, "There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil." That means he stayed away from evil. "And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, 500 she-asses, that's donkeys, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all men in the East. Satan accused Job of serving God only because of God's blessings. He allowed some awful things to happen to Job, but God is more powerful than anything that can happen, and he had a plan for Job that was greater than it looked. Job lost his children, his servants, and all his possessions, even all his livestock. In Job chapter 1, verses 13 through 19, it tells the story about that. And there was a day when his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house. And there came a messenger unto Job and said, The oxen were plowing, and the asses feeding beside them. And the Sabeans fell upon them, and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I am only escaped to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another, and said, The fire of God is fallen from heaven, and hath burned up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them, and I am only escaped to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another, and said, The Chaldeans made out 3 bands, and fell upon the camels, and have carried them away. Yea, and slay the servants with the edge of the sword, and I am only escaped to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another, and said, Thy sons and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness, and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead. And I am only escaped alone to tell thee. Wow, Job was having a very, very bad day. Everything he had was lost. But God gave Job an inner strength to overcome all the awful things that had happened. In verse 20 it says, Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshipped God. Can you believe he worshipped God when all of those terrible things were happening? And Job said, Naked I came out of my mother's womb, and naked I shall return thither. And the Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. In all this, Job sinned not, nor charged God foolishly. He didn't blame God for all this. He didn't do anything wrong because all of it happened. He still worshiped God. Job felt deep sadness and hurt, but he turned to God in worship, not anger. Job had hope. Believing what God says he will do. It's believing that God's word is true and trusting that God has a plan for our lives. Job's friends didn't have hope. They just thought, well, you may as well give up, Job. It must be because God doesn't love you or because you sinned that all these things are happening. But Job knew better. He trusted that God did love him and had his best in mind. Even Job's wife told Job to curse God and die. She even thought he should just give up. But Job still had hope. Job asked God to help him accept his plan and to show his strength through the problems. In Romans 8:28 it says, And we know that all things work together for good to them who love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. Remember, hope is believing what God says he will do. Job had hope and he held on to it. You can believe what God says for your life too. Have a great week, kids. Bye.